Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Larissa Vaz. 44-year-old Jayanti Gaonkar from Kankire, Satari was killed after being attacked by a bison at her cashew plantation. The attack resulted in severe injuries and unfortunately, Jayanti passed away at the scene.
A woman was killed after being attacked by a bison at Satari. 44-year-old Jayanti Gaonkar from Kankire, Satari was killed after a bison attacked her at her cashew plantation. The attack resulted in severe injuries and Jayanti passed away at the scene. Bisons, also known as Indian gods, are large and powerful animals that can exhibit aggressive behavior if they feel threatened or provoked. The frequent sightings of gods have created fear among the locals of Satari. These wild animals suddenly appear on the roads, which pose grave danger to two-wheeler riders. 2 incidents of bisons attacking two-wheeler riders have been reported in a span of 1 month. The incidents of man-animal conflict have been on the rise, with farmers complaining about bison destroying their crops as well. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Calangute, once a thriving tourist spot, has seen a drastic change due to an influx of low-quality tourists. Locals are disheartened by the current state of the area. The renowned Calangute and Baga beaches, once prime locations, have lost their charm. Unruly behavior and disregard for traffic rules have worsened the situation. Adding to the woes of locals suggest implementing a one-way system to alleviate congestion, but believe the root cause lies in the declining quality of tourists. Without significant changes, Calangute's future looks bleak, with a lack of reputable visitors and a potential spiral into decline.
But actually working for Calangute, been there for a number of years now. But earlier, we used to eagerly wait to go to Calangute, Baga Beach, but now it is such a mess and created by the recent tourists, the quality of tourists what we get now. It is really sad that what once we used to say that Calangute is a kind of a prime place, or Baga used to be a prime place, but now it is, I don't even remember last when I visited Calangute Beach, be it Calangute Beach or Baga Beach. It is sad that we are actually spoiling the place. If you go to ask the locals around, the people, public, the residents staying in Calangute, they also will not be in a favor of such kind of tourists. Actually, those people, I have many of the friends who are staying in Calangute. They actually want to move out, sell the place and move out to the other villages so that they can have peace of mind, because it is actually a nuisance staying there. Now, to resolve that, only situation is most of the time you find the road blocked, tourists moving from one end to the other end, coming in the same prime place. But now it is, I don't even remember last when I visited Calangute Beach, be it Calangute Beach or Baga Beach. It is sad that we are actually spoiling the place. If you go to ask the locals around, the people, public, the residents staying in Calangute, they also will not be in a favor of such kind of tourists. Actually, those people, I have many of the friends who are staying in Calangute. They actually want to move out, sell the place and move out to the other villages so that they can have peace of mind, because it is actually a nuisance staying there. Now, to resolve that, only situation is most of the time you find the road blocked, tourists moving from one end to the other end, coming in the same lane, crossing the same lane, breaking the traffic rules. Only way to resolve that is to make that whole street, Tito's lane, all that thing as one way. Bypass it one way and crossing it 2 ways, make it whatever, make it one way to resolve this problem. But the quality of the tourists is one reason where the things will not change.
Bureau Report for Herald TV.
Drains through which raw sewage is flowing into Santines Creek are being covered by the authorities concerned without taking any measure to stop the flow of the sewage. On Friday afternoon, when the Heraldo team visited the area, it was found that 6 laborers were engaged in work undertaken to cover up the drains through which the raw sewage flows into an excavated stench, and it further leads to Santinez Creek. The particular drain and the excavated trench is located close to a sewer chamber near the Santinez Church. The raw sewage flows into the Santinez Creek, passing through residential areas, posing a health hazard, continues to flow.
Drains through which sewage is flowing into the Santinez Creek are being covered by the authorities concerned without taking any measures to stop the flow of sewage. When Heraldo visited the area, it found that 6 laborers were engaged in works undertaken to cover up the drains through which raw sewage flows into an excavated stench, and it further leads to the Santinez Creek. The particular drain and the excavated trench is located close to a sewage chamber near the Santinez Church. The raw sewage flows into the Santinez Creek, passing through residential areas and posing a health hazard. Sagun Gaude for Herald TV.
Finally, the authorities have swung into action after Herald reported the issue on Saturday. The Morjim Panchayat started the work of removing the illegal signboards placed on the roadside on several poles in Morjim Panchayat area. Watch.
Finally, the authorities have swung into action after Herald reported the issue. On Saturday, the Morjim Panchayat started the work of removing the illegal signboards placed on the roadside on several poles in Morjim Panchayat area. Watch.
आमचे कशें आसा खुबशे कंप्लेनी येताले की रस्त्याच्या सायडीक जे एडवर्टीजमेंट फलक आसा तेंचो इनकम रेवेन्यू आमकां जनरेट जायना. सो आयज आमी कितें केलां की एक ड्रायव कशी घेतला आनी सगळें कटींग करपाक स्टार्ट केलां. आमचे वीथ पुलीस प्रोटेक्शन आमचो सेक्रेटरी आसा आनी एंटायर पंचायत बॉडी आसा. सो आमी कितें मागलां की आमी ते आयज बोर्ड कट करतले. जर कोणाक घालपाचें आसा परते जाल्यार तेंच्यांनी एप्लिकेशन घालचें आनी आमी तेंचे पर स्क्वेअर मिटरा प्रमाणे जे रेट आसा ते आमी तांकां दिवन पद्दतशीर लावपाचे बोर्ड सायनबोर्ड घालपाचे आमी तांकां एक परमिशन दितले. आतां आयज जालां कितें जाणां सगळे रस्त्याचेर खुबशे जायते सायनबोर्ड आसात. सो आमी आयज ते सगळे एंटायर मोर्चेंतले सायनबोर्ड क्लियर करता. विथिन 2 days इट विल बी क्लियर. आपको जो भी है ना आप इसका पेमेंट करो, पंचायत में आके एप्लीकेशन की अर्जी डालो, इसको पेमेंट मत करो. अभी निकालना पड़ेगा हमको. अभी सबका निकाला, आपका एक का छोड़ेगा तो कल हमारे ऊपर आएगा. ऐसा रख नहीं सकते. आपके पास कुछ है दिया हुआ बोर्ड का तो लेके आओ, हम रखते हैं. हमारा भी काम है, परमिशन है तो बोलो.
Maqbool Malkimani for Herald TV.
For the last several days, several parts of Mandrem constituency is facing power shortage issue. On Saturday, due to no power for the entire night on Friday, locals gathered at the electricity sub-department.
Several parts of Mandre are facing power shortage issues. Now on Friday night, the entire night there was no power, which resulted in people to get furious and march to the sub-electric office in Mandre. Watch.
एक तारखेक अरे हेचेकडे सीएचो नंबर नाका, मेन लाईन सीएसून येता, ती लायटच नाका. हेचेकडे खंय येता ती खंयसून ती खबरच नाका. एका सर्व्हिस ते सारखी द्या मरे गव्हर्नमेंटाक. ती कोणाकडे उलयतोय तो म्हाका सांग. अरे जे फोन करायचे का आपण तू आपण जे आपल्याकडे होता तो किती तू कर ऑफिशियल कोणावर तू कर रे. ऑफिशियल तू पर्सनल फोनावर तू करू नका. तुका 4 पर्सनल फोनार नंबर कोणाक नंबर सेव्ह कर देतो. अरे सीएचओ नंबर नका त्याच्याकडे. जीचो नंबर सेव्ह काय सांगते सेव्ह शिकले तू काय सेवा नंबर कोण तो सीएचओ नंबर टाकत आन्सर परतात किती काय क्लिअर सांगा ना. अरे म्हाका सांग तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस काय ना हय काय ना. तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस हय काय ना. तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस हय काय ना. तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस हय काय ना.
तू डिपार्टमेंटला होय तुमच्याकडे आमका हळदी लागत केल्यासून येता होय काय ना होय काय ना तू उचलती अरे बाबा फोन लागलो फोन येतो आमका पैसे समजलं पेट्रोल काढून नाही फोन आमका नाटक फोन उतरली पहिली अरे डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस काय होय काय ना सांगी ना तो
लाट गेली म्हणतो कोणी काय करतात
कोण बोलतो ना कोण बोलतो ना कोण बोलतो ना त्या काय बोलून या
आता डिपार्टमेंट कोण जेई काही
तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस काय ना तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस काय ना तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस आहे काय ना तू डिपार्टमेंटचा माणूस आहे काय ना होय काय ना तू असं काय ना असं काय ना सध्या असं काय ना संपला बंद करा आणि बाहेर करा ह्या दौरा चल बाहेर तुमच्याकडे तुमच्या डिपार्टमेंट नंबर सांगा बाहेर करा चल वडील काय टाकलाय घरात बाहेर जेही तुमचे फोन घेणार डिपार्टमेंट माणूस तुम्ही पैसे नंबर ना बाहेर करायचं बाहेर काढाय
It's Makbul for Herald TV.
Young Boys of Tonka defeated Nuve Sports Club 2-1 in the Goa Football Association's First Division League match. The match was played at Don Bosco Oratory, Fatorda ground on Friday.
Young Boys of Tonka defeated Nuve Sports Club 2-1 in the GFA First Division League match. Nuve's Darwin Colasso should have netted in the very second minute itself, but Ashok Baka of Tonka cleared the ball to safety. A counter-attack by Gopi Kar of Tonka should have netted the latter's shot, but was cleared to safety by Nicola Colasso of Nuve in the 5th minute. A move by Sanket Jothan of Tonka yielded results as he took a power-pack shot that crushed into Nuve's net in the 25th minute. As the match progressed in the second half, Tenwell Fernandez netted the second goal for Tonka in the 52nd minute. Azhar Colasso pulled a goal back for Nuve in the 68th minute. Inasin Arona for Herald TV.
Kurtorim Gymkhana defeated Father Agnello YSR Paroda 2-1 to enter into finals of the Kavelosi Panchayat Rolling Trophy Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match was played at Kavelosim ground on Friday.
Kurtori Gymkhana defeated Father Agnello YSR Paroda 2-1 to enter into the finals of the Kavelosi Panchayat Rolling Trophy Inter-Village Football Tournament. In a thrilling and balanced encounter, Paroda had the upper hand in the first half, when in the 5th minute, David Fernandez shot from the left flank into Kurtori goal mouth. But it was blocked by Ray Dice, with the ball travelling to Shelton Fernandez, whose first-time shot beat Ignatius under Kurtori bar. However, Kurtori retaliated with a swift move when Hilario gave through a pass to Jovel, whose shot was punched by Paroda keeper Bodkar to keep Paroda 1-0 lead intact at lemon time. In the second half, Kurtori mounted pressure and restored equality when Joel Martins crossed the ball from the left flank, which was headed in by Alfio Fernandez to level the score 1-1. In the 56th minute, Nixon Castana took a curling corner from the left, which was headed in by Ray Dice to put Kurtori ahead by 2-1. Paroda fought hard in the last 5 minutes but failed to score due to good defensive work by Kurtori defenders Ray and Marcus, coupled with delaying tactics adopted by the other Kurtori players. Kurtori now await the winners of the semi-finals between Majota and Varka SC on Saturday. The man of the match was awarded to Ray Dice of Kurtori. Inasin Arona for Herald TV.
Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.